Welcome everybody. Hi, I'm Annika. Thank you so much for checking out my channel. And today we're going to do some nice chilled out yin yoga. I drank a load of bloody coffee this morning, so it's exactly what I need. And if you're also feeling a little stressed, a little scattered, a little nervous, or you just need to try and relax before you go to sleep, yin yoga is hands down the way to go. Okay, so let's get started on your mat. We'll work around the body and I'll finish off with some sound bowls today. So notice what I'm doing automatically. I'm taking a bloody deep breath. Lets the body get rid of excess energy in there. I always like to say, if I can do yoga, anybody can do yoga. You have to really give yourself, in this day and age, give yourself permission to relax. There's so much distraction out there, especially our phones, our little magic rectangles that give us so much, but they also draw our attention in, distracting us sometimes. So by sitting on your mat and taking that first step, closing your eyes and saying to yourself, this is time for me, you're really doing something so good for yourself. Try to sit up a little taller for me. Tuning into the few sounds that are going on around you in your environment. And now start to draw that attention into your physical body. So feeling all the points at which your body is connecting to the mat, to the earth. Becoming aware of the weight of your hands on your knees. Maybe the weight of your elbows. The weight of your shoulders. Your ears. Your eyelids. Eyebrows. Your scalp just draped over your skull. Noticing the air coming in through the nostrils, following it down to the belly. As the belly comes back in, that air finds its way back out through the nose. Slowly just extending the feet out, bringing the soles of the feet together, making a big diamond shape. Just slide the hands, palms facing up, underneath the calves. So push your fingers underneath. Take an inhale, try to lift up through the front side of your body, lift up the chest. And exhale, begin to lower down. Maybe another breath in and exhale, you might get a little more space. Now let the head be heavy. Draw the chin in. Now relax the fingers. Relax the elbows. Relax the shoulders. And as you exhale, just relax your stomach and breathe. Any sensations that arise, just notice them. Try to just go back to breathing, noticing the fingertips, relaxing the fingertips. So you start to recognize that sensations are signals in the mind. So my ankle is on bare wood, and my ankle is like, ow, you should shift and just move onto your mat. And it's creating a whole range of narrative in my head. But I'm going to hang out, stay here, hold this release in the lower back, the hips, because it's not going to last forever. So I'm choosing to just not respond, not react to the impulse that is the thought. It's like an electrical impulse in my brain. Because I'm sitting quietly and I'm noticing it arising, right? So it's one of the benefits of this style of yoga, this yin practice. Not only are you stretching your body, you're stretching your mind, your capacity. Slowly, slowly rise. So start by releasing the hands. Draw the knees together and just extend the legs long, straight out in front of you. Maybe take your hand, grab your flab from underneath the sit bones, pull it back. You could also kind of walk forward off your sit bones. Take a deep breath in. Maybe reach the hands up. Try to think about your spine stacking vertebrae on vertebrae and slowly draw the body forward. So you kind of may get stuck. Place the hands down wherever they land. You might be still up here, that's okay. Right? A lot of tight connective tissue in the lower back. We're working hamstrings, hips. Take an inhale, try to lift through the chest. And exhale, fold in. And it's the start of our practice. I bet at the end when we do this, things are different. Another inhale. Exhale, try to draw the body a little farther forward. Maybe one more time, an inhale. Exhale, relax the head. Feel the sensation in the lower back. Send some breath down there. And then actively just try to relax the hands. Just let them fall outside of the legs, maybe palms facing up. And actively relax the toes. Relax the knees. Relax the thighs. Take a nice deep inhale, and as you exhale, release and relax the lower back. Allow the chest to fall softly. Relax the elbows, the fingers. Take a breath in, relax your shoulders. And finally, relax your head. When the sensations come up, just take a nice deep breath in and exhale it out. Try to relax. So in this yin style, we make 3 agreements with the practice. We find our edge, right? The bite where it's like, oh, I can't go any farther into this shape. It's a little discomfort. We agree to hold it for a few minutes, period of time. And we agree to be still as we can be in the shape. And if we follow these 3 tattvas, these 3 agreements, we let the magic happen energetically in the body, physically in the body, and spiritually in the mind. The mind gets a break, gets a little exercise like a gym. We have to actively tell the mind, it's okay, you can take a little time out. We appreciate you trying to keep us comfortable, but right now, the body needs this release. So the mind is there to keep us comfortable, keep us safe, keep things running like a computer hard drive. Sometimes I think my computer hard drive is a 7-year-old running the show. That's why you get into relationship with your body, with your mind. The more you can see it as an external component of an amazing whole, your body as a system, it's a component. It's part of you. But there's something deep down in there aside from the mind. Slowly, slowly draw the body up. Nice and slow, you can keep your eyes closed. Find your way into child's pose. So come onto your knees. Take them to the outside edge of the mat. Bring your big toes to touch. And draw the bum back to the heels. Walk the hands as far forward as they'll go. Take a deep breath in and allow the body to just lower down in between the legs, forehead to the mat. Softening at the shoulders, softening the elbows. Finger tipping the hands over to the left. Right hand just comes on top of left and then lower back down. Try to draw your right sit bone back to the heel so you feel a whole extension up that right side of your body. And breathe. Slowly finger tipping the hands to the opposite side. Left hand just comes on top of right. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, just draw that sit bone back towards the heel. Slowly coming back through center, take an inhale. And as you exhale, I want you to lie down on your belly, on your mat. Extend your hands out, just at 90-degree angle. Lower your head over towards the right. So just opening the shoulders. I want you to breathe. I want you to feel your belly into your mat. See how deeply you can breathe into the belly, lifting the body up, and let it sink. And I want you to feel the floor underneath your fingertips. Now underneath the palms of your hands. Your forearms and your elbow. Underneath your chest, your heart, side of your head, your rib cage, and as you inhale, I want you to draw this energy from the ground, this grounding energy. What do we say? We have to ground ourselves. When we're walking around all day, your point of contact is simply your feet. That's not a big surface area. The minute we lie down, usually just to go to sleep, we are grounding ourselves. We instantly energize with grounding, relaxing energy. If you lay down on the earth, on the sand, on the grass, you can ground yourself in the middle of the day. So as you inhale, think about energetically drawing energy into the belly, into the center of your power, what the Japanese in Reiki call the hara. Breathe into there. You're literally drawing energy from the earth. Calming, grounding, peaceful energy. Slowly draw your right leg up to the side at 90-degree angle. Make sure your foot is pointing out. So the inside of your knee on the ground. Bring your leg right up in line with the hip and then draw the heel in a little. So it's a full 90 degrees out from the hip, pointing back down parallel with your mat. Now there is an option here if you have no shoulder issues at all. You can take so stay here, but if you'd like a very intense shoulder release, that's not selling it very well. The same arm, the same side as your leg that's up, that right side, you simply thread it underneath the left armpit. So it's rather gnarly, but it's an option. If you'd like to get a little bit, if you're tight in the upper body, just for a minute or so. We'll stretch and release that shoulder band area. Palm is facing up. You can just I rest my head on my fist. Turn my head in the opposite direction. And breathe. And if that's too intense, just go back to where you were. The shape we call Spider-Man. Slowly, slowly release the arm. Slowly release the leg back down. Extend the hands out like aeroplane wings, palms facing down this time. Keeping the head the same direction and keeping the arms exactly where they are. I would like you to begin to roll over onto your left side. So that front arm starts to draw in to help you roll onto your side, but the arm that is behind stays palm facing down. We're going into the shoulder, the bottom shoulder. Top leg stamps down behind the bottom leg, so the knee is pointing up to the ceiling. Just plant the foot where you can. So front hand is drawn in. It kind of stops you falling onto your belly. So it'll hold you up like a tripod. Bottom foot, you have the option of just drawing the foot in to the inside of the knee. Once you find your shape, just have a feel. Where are the sensations? Maybe a little in the lower back, in the hip, but probably a lot in the front side of the shoulder. Try to relax where you can. I was holding so much tension there in my fingers, right? Once you kind of go through the body, once you get into each shape, take a deep breath and kind of surrender to the shape. If I fight it, I see a lot of people like trying to get into the pose and trying to hold it. You suffer, right? The more you push back against what is in your practice and in your life, you're just torturing yourself. We're trying to see how it feels to go with the flow, to surrender to what is, and see how that works out for us. Usually when we surrender to what is, eventually we find ourselves emerging through the other side. Sometimes we've been spat out the other side, chewed up like a toffee and spat out, but we get through to the other side. Eventually. very slowly. Release the feet if you took that option. Roll back onto the belly. Release the shoulder and just come up onto the elbows for me. Take your palms out in front. Just spread your fingers. Your feet are just relaxed. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Just release the chin down to the chest. Let the head be heavy. Back of the neck, release. And now try to release your bum. Relax the feet. But just pressing a little bit into the elbows, into the forearms, so you don't dump right down into the shoulders. You want to just, we're strengthening here as well as releasing. Locate your belly as you breathe, again connected to the grounding, calming energy of the floor. Think about the floor beneath your belly. And go down a few extra layers through the foundations of the building. If you're in an upstairs room, follow the energy down the walls into the earth until you can visualize the earth underneath the ground. Everything is energy. Energy is everything. It's how much do we tap into available energy? How do we access what's already there for us as such a gift? So strong when we go outside. Nature vibrating with energy, with color. Slowly, slowly, find your way over onto your left side. Just keeping your bottom arm tucked and just draw the knees up. Now, see if you can draw the bottom heel in towards your hand. You can just rest the front knee down. Now, I like to actually lower right down. I'll rest on my elbow or on my arm. And I like to take my hand, it's called cat pulling tail. Just grab that bottom foot. Draw the knee back, draw the heel into the bum so you'll get a really great stretch across the bottom leg, the thigh. You can even extend the top leg if you'd like to bring in the IT band a little. So you kind of just have to find a place that's comfortable. The more you can take that back leg, that bottom leg back, pushing the knee down, drawing the heel in. So you can, top leg can be bent or extended. So have a play, feel that, and go, okay, well, I feel my bottom leg. And again, if you can't even grab your bottom leg, you're fired. No, you just use a towel, a belt, a strap, a sweater, anything just to give you a little bit more leverage there. You're still opening out the shoulder, a little bit in the hip flexor, the groin area. Slowly release the bottom foot, bring the hand back over, find your way back onto your belly. Just turning the head now to the opposite direction. Start with the arms out at 90 degrees, right cheekbone coming down onto the mat. Just allow the heels to fall apart. And when you're ready, the left knee coming up, 90 degrees angle. Toe is pointing out. Your thigh in line with the hip. And allow the hips just to settle. You have the option, if you would like to, work on the shoulder, and there's no issues in your left shoulder, just pressing up a little, sliding that left arm, palm facing up underneath. Turning your head to face the arm, just threading the needle and getting quite an intense shoulder release. You're learning the difference between sharp pain and discomfort. So discomfort we can deal with. We can breathe through because nothing lasts forever. But pain, we don't push through pain. Any kind of impingement is a signal. You don't have to do it. Slowly, slowly release the arm. Slide the heel back down and turn the head back over to the left. Extend the arms long, palms face down. And when you're ready, we're going to roll over onto your right side. Just keep that right arm extended, palm down. Slowly drawing in the front arm. Top leg comes behind the knee of the bottom leg. And see if you can bring the heel in. So it's called reclined Buddha. Shoulder opener, little bit on the hip opening. Slowly release the legs first. Rolling on very slowly onto your right side. Curling the heels back. See if you can take hold of the bottom foot. And just draw the top knee forward. Bring that heel in towards the bum. Maybe just lay down. Option to extend the top leg straight, cat pulling tail. So open out, rotate, open the shoulder. And you'll feel the hip flexor, front side of the quad. So you're not kind of on your side. You're rotating that left shoulder open towards the ceiling, opening your chest to the ceiling. Just find a comfortable space to rest your head. Option to extend the top leg to bring in the IT band. Some people, not me, can even grab the big toe of the top leg. You can reach down and, oh, not me, not today. Maybe never, and I'm all right with that. Slowly, slowly release the bottom foot. Curl the knees in and find your way onto your back. Oh, at last. We've hit both sides and the front now. Just plant the feet to the outside edges of your mat. Feel your lower back. Feel now the back connected to the earth. Just bring the hands, palms facing down by your sides. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, just draw the knees together. So the wider your feet, the more internally your hips can rotate. Maybe you're on the inside edges of the feet. Back of your head, maybe roll it over side to side. Nice and slow. Just resting the back of the skull. Now breathe in the energy at the back of the head, as though that was a portal. Thinking of the color indigo. Breathing that energy into the right in between the eyebrows, through the back of the head, indigo, a big circle expanding and contracting. Slowly draw the toes, the heels back in, till the soles of the feet meet in the middle. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, just allow the knees to fall apart. Draw the heels in as close as you can to your bits. Maybe the left hand finds its way onto the heart, the right hand onto the belly. And now breathe up through the back of the heart into the front of the chest. Green. Think green. As you inhale, up through the back, the big circle of green expands, warming the chest. And exhale it all the way back down into the ground. Slowly release the heels all the way down. Extend the hands overhead. Take a nice stretch and walk the heels over to the left as far as they'll go. Allow the arms to come over to the left, making a banana shape. And if you want to go a little deeper into the right side, you can cross the right heel on top of the left. Turn your head over to the left. And breathe. Slowly release. Extend the hands overhead. And slowly take the feet over to the right. Extend the hands overhead to the right, making your banana shape and crossing left ankle over right. Slowly, slowly release. Hugging the knees back in towards the chest. yourself a squeeze. Take a soft inhale, and as you exhale, just release the legs, the hands down by your sides, and take rest. Take a soft inhale and a soft exhale. Slowly just bringing your awareness back into your body. Maybe touching the fingers to the thumbs or wiggling the toes. And taking a good morning stretch. Lengthening your body and then just squeeze the knees slowly in towards your chest. Finding your way onto your right side. Take a moment or two. Then when you're ready, press yourself up to a comfortable cross-legged seated position as we seal in our practice. Just drawing the hands in towards the heart. Taking a soft inhale, lifting up out of your seat and slowly sigh it out. Breathe that life into your body. Awakening, re-energizing. Grateful for that breath. That means we are alive today, filled with energy that brings us life. Sending that energy out to anybody that needs a little extra healing, loving, good vibes in their life right now. The light in me honors the light in each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you are a lot more rested and calm after our yin today. I know I am. Join me again for another session, or please check out the videos, subscribe to the channel below. Press that little button and you'll get access to all my videos, sound bowls, and just leave your comments, feedback. Let me know what you need. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day.